One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
56. Mike, 56. 19 tight.
They fake the give. Newton. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3, cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
And this one brought in by Sanu. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
56.
Again, Newton. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
56 to Mike. 15. Here we go. Watch the pass.
From the red zone now, Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
49, check 49, check 49. 8, 56, 56.
To throw again, Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Hey, pick your game up. 56 to Mike. 50, 20. I'm on. Mike, 50. 79 Bronco. 56. Drop deep. Mike, 56. 56. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Got his man, that's Harry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they will run it with Michel. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
20. Check 24. Check 24.
They'll try to run it in. Michel. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel taking it in. And the Patriots are back within a score. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the 2-point try. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
The extra point.
And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Niners 14, Patriots 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
at their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
3rd down.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. He'll let it fly for Austin. And unable to connect, incomplete. And give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That is.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. Now a 1st down carry, it's Michel, and he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
18-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. And it'll bring up 3rd down. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Check it out, Reed.
Gun. 8. 19 Lion. Express.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. N'Keal Harry there to make the grab. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Pulls it in at the 13 and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
This is Mostert. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
He'll let it fly for Austin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Big series right here. We got to step it up. 56 to Mike. Hey! Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Here's Sanu on the catch. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, fellas.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Going deep here for Adelman. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Here we go. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 25 yards that time.
25 yards.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll let it fly for Austin. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. He'll let it fly for Austin. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 24-yard line.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
That's what I do. Mike 56. Watch the slap. Watch the slap. 56. Mike 56. Right there. 56. Watch the run. Watch the run. 20.
Out of the gun, Newton.
Here we go.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Newton on first down. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. 65, 65.
Check back 46. Check back 46.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete. Covered by Jason McCourty.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Check.
I got you.
46, boys.
Mostert. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Here we go.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Pats at the line, ready to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Now a pass here caught by Edelman. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now a first down throw for Newton. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this time. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now this time he'll look to throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Mostert. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots 16. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
A 16-yard touchdown run. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead.
Niners 21, Patriots 16.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, they run with Michel. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. Operating from the gun, Newton. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Gun. 56 to Mike. 56 is to Mike.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. Able to locate his running back, open downfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the 2-point try.
56. 56. Get ready. 56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Throwing again is Newton. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
6-man. Check girls. 46.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
That's the end.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
21.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Garoppolo now. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Now, the 2 points, that's not totally critical at this point. Still a 1-score game, but they do have to give away the football with no guarantees they're going to get it back.
Yeah, or at least if they get it back, will they have any time to do anything with it? So they've got to send their defense out there and say, guys, we got to have it right now. Save some time for us. Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. But it's going to be 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Newton. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. But to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
27 on the play.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Here we go, here we go. 180! 21, 21.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough.